we can use molar mass to figure out how many moles we'll have in a certain amount of substance. And the formula we use to figure this out is N, which is the number of moles, is equal to lowercase m, which is the mass, like how much we actually have of whatever this substance is, and we divide that by the molar mass, which is measured in grams per mole, which is how much 1 mole of that substance will weigh. Now, we can also use this formula to figure out some other things if we do a bit of rearranging. So first of all, we can use this formula to figure out the mass that a certain amount of moles will have. And we do that by basically multiplying by m, capital M, and multiplying by capital M, and we'll get the mass is equal to the molar mass multiplied by the number of moles. And we can also rearrange it to get a formula for molar mass, but that one's not as useful because we get molar mass from the periodic table. We don't need the formula to figure that out. So equation 1 and 2 are the main ones you'll be using. Now, our first example wants us to calculate the number of moles in 5 grams of gold. Now the question asks us to find N, which means we need equation 1. N is equal to M over capital M. And our mass is 5 grams. Our molar mass is 197, which gives us a final value of 0.0253 moles. Which means 5 grams of gold contains 0.0253 moles. Our next example is a little bit different. It asks us to calculate the mass of 0.236 moles of copper. This means we want equation 2. The mass is equal to the number of moles multiplied by the molar mass. So we have 0.236 moles multiplying by 63.55, and our final mass will be exactly 15 grams. So if you want to weigh out 0.236 moles of copper, you need 15 grams. And by using moles, we get these nice numbers like 15 grams and 5 grams instead of having numbers that are just really, really tiny because of how small atoms are. So you should be able to use that to do question A, 17A on page 60, and make sure you watch the next video before you have a go at question B.